Lesson 26. Our new word for this lesson is aigroto, which is a first conjugation verb that means to be sick. The infinitive is aigrotare. And I learned something new as I was writing this book. I learned that in British universities, there is something called an aigrotat, which, as you can see, that's the third person singular form of this verb. In Latin, that would mean he is sick, she is sick, or it is sick. But at British universities, it's some kind of certificate or some kind of documentation that gives you permission to miss an exam or permission to go ahead and get credit for a class even if you miss the final exam because you're sick. So we still use the word aigrotat even today in modern English. Let's take a look at our quick review box before we go to the next lesson. Sometimes it's nice to just get a general picture of what the different cases do. And so one thing I like to tell people is that, generally speaking, the accusative case shows motion going towards something, but motion going away from something is generally expressed by the ablative case.
So actually, I have a good example of the use of odd for us. Do you know NASA's motto, Bill?
Out to launch.
Only at noon to 1. The rest of the time, it's per aspera ad astra. Through difficult things, ad astra, to the stars.
So the preposition ad, which means to, always takes the accusative case. The preposition ab, or a, depending on how it's spelled, always takes the ablative case. So if you're going to someplace, think accusative. If you're going away from someplace, think ablative.
And, it makes sense if we know a little bit more about some other Latin words. So there's a word ablatus in Latin. It means having been carried away. And so the ablative case is the one that takes things away.
So you're saying it's easy to get carried away with the ablative case?
Ugh, Bill.
So in fact, in the word ablative itself, the A-B at the beginning of the word ablative is, in fact, the Latin preposition ab. And then that L-A-T part means to carry. So the word ablative means to carry away. That's why it means separation or going away from something.